Well, unless you've been living under a rock, there's all this hubbub in this area about Wawa now selling pizza. We all have, PTSD back to when they started making cheesesteaks. The cheesesteaks that if you squeezed them hard enough, they would start oozing out blue. But they did start making pizza, and we're going to test it. And look, I'm no professor, but the few science classes that I did not sleep through, I know that in an experiment, you want optimal conditions to make it real. So this is as real as it's going to get. Friday night, aka Saturday morning, after bar hopping in Havertown and Upper Darby, and we have ourselves a nice little pizza here from Wawa. I live about, according to the app, 0.67 miles from it, so it is as fresh as it can be. This is literally the apex of what a Wawa pizza experience is going to be. Opening it for the very first time. Okay. Like, presentation's fine. It's not symmetrically perfect. My problem is it doesn't translate well in the picture. It has, like, homogenized already, and we're talking, like, in less than half an hour. All right, let's start with the pepperoni because, I swear that as much as we rag on Wawa, their pepperoni bagel melts I will defend to the death. They're like the Nick Foles of foods. Like, yeah, you may not want them to be your starter, but they have saved us so many times, and they've been there for the big moments. Palate cleanser. When I'm saying we were out at the bar, we're not drinking, Appletinis. Literally, Bush and Miller. Like, let's do it. Trying to stay biased, but that's a very Play-Doh-like texture. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to defend it. I wanted to be like, oh, cool, like another option. But it tastes exactly like if Wawa made a pizza. When you order like a hoagie or like a chicken tender sandwich or a bowl, and it has that like just it's like it's there, but it's missing a soul. Like there's no substance to it. This was filler, man. This was just filler. The crust, one of the online options that they say like spray it with garlic. Well, I used to work at Pizza Hut, and they have that for the stuffed crust and whatnot, and they do it to this. But the problem is that it smells like garlic when you pick it up, but it tastes kind of like a stroke, like that warning sign of just like, do you taste pennies? Do you taste like something's on fire? You might be having a stroke, or you might be eating a Wawa pepperoni pizza. Let's try the cheese, the raw dog, the real elements, man. Looking at it, it doesn't look too bad, but, we already know how that pepperoni tastes, so. Palate cleanser. Like I said, optimal conditions. Yeah, it's got like a wax kind of situation going on. It's very much like if you went to like Old Country Buffet or CC's and they had like a pizza that was for everyone sitting out on like a buffet. And it's there's no real distinctive taste to it. It's just empty calories, and that's something this gut does not really need. I would rank it as lower than like a Tombstone. I would rank it lower than Elio's. I'd rank it lower than like the generic, Giant and Acme brands too. This I really wanted this to succeed, especially because I'm fucking hungry, man. The things I do for science. This is not good. But maybe if we throw them in the air fryer, it could make them better. I've seen a salvage pizza so many times. My girlfriend came home midway through this review and just thought I was talking to pizza again. It's happened before, and even she has said that she has had some cocktails with her friends, and she does not approve. See, like after the air fryer, like it looks classy. It looks like Apollo or LaForno's, some brick oven, high end stuff. But no, even that air fryer crisp and char just makes it taste like a really sad mozzarella stick.
I don't like it.
Oh my god, the sauce is like lava in your esophagus. Oh, it did not age well overnight at all. All right,
I want it to be serviceable, but I gotta tell you, it is basically just a big version of like a Lunchables pizza that they heated up. I would not recommend it. I kind of hope it does not last. Um, there's no purpose to it. It's really it has no flavor. It's just pain with no pleasure. You know how like we always like have our good cheesesteak place. And we always go like, oh, Pats and Geno's are for tourists. But if someone brings you a Pats or Geno's, you're gonna be a little bit happy and be like, no, it's still a cheesesteak, and it still kind of tastes like a cheesesteak. I'm gonna eat it. That's not the case with this. This is significantly worse than like a DiGiorno's, than a Tombstone, than any frozen shit you're gonna buy at Giant. No, literally 0 out of 10. It, yeah, no.